Over to you, Sharon.
Hello. Hello, everybody. A lot of times I work with a lot of students and people just learning tarot through the school. And I get this question inevitably of, oh my God, Squirrel, what the hell is going on? Am I going crazy? All of a sudden, they're seeing signs that they weren't getting before. It's like they'll talk about something like a good example is if I mention T.S. Eliot, that night eventually inevitably I will see T.S. Eliot in the book I'm reading, in a show I'm watching, anything. As like T.S. Eliot has this great sense of humor and is always talking to me, and the universe is letting him. Now the thing is, when we start opening our intuition, we start realizing that happen. It's the universe is talking to us from the moment we're born, from the moment we're born, but we're conditioned by society and not reality, but people around us to stop that. Don't be weird. Just be normal. And normal is just another word for average. Just making us the same as everyone else. And we learn to block out the universe's message. So when we start learning, when we start opening up our intuition and our minds and our hearts, it's not that the universe starts talking to us. It's been talking to us all along, and we're learning how to listen. And it talks to different ones of us in different ways. Like, it's with me, I have this really twisted, odd sense of humor, so it's going to be funny with me. It might be super serious with Khalid, although he does have a great sense of humor too. He's got a little bit more of a seriousness to him than I do. So it's going to talk directly to us. And imagine how excited. Imagine talking to somebody all your life or all their life and they never notice you. And all of a sudden they hear you. Dude, you're going to talk and talk and talk. So these things, you're not going crazy. It's called synchronicity, serendipity. There are many different words for it, but is the universe getting excited that you can finally hear it? Pay attention to it, enjoy it, and I promise, at least in this instance, no, you're not going crazy. um, I would really, really like to share with you the most recent serendipity that I've had. And it has to do with Pomegranate Fair. Mandy and I were doing a podcast for the school. And and she said that her biggest disappointment was that she couldn't go to the Scarborough Fair. It was a personal disappointment because we know we all have personal disappointments, and I want to stress that it's okay to have personal disappointments. We don't have to pretend that nothing's going on around us or put ourselves down for not having our own emotions. We are allowed to have individual disappointments in this really harsh time. But we were talking about how she couldn't go to the Strawberry Fair, and we decided to have this event just right there on the podcast. And then after we did finish the podcast, we realized that the event was happening on the full moon Sagittarius. So we were like, what a perfect time, all about exploration and the bigger picture and spirituality or education. So it's the perfect time to do this and help educate people of what we're all about. And then about 5 days after that, I was talking to my beautiful friend, Robin Deere, and she said, Sharon, you know, it's the full moon in Sagittarius in June is called the Strawberry Fair. Just another synchronicity that, or it's not called the Strawberry Fair, it's called the Strawberry Moon, which tied it to the Strawberry Fair. So I was really happy with those synchronicities. They're whispers, these synchronicities, but if you're paying attention to them, you catch them. And I was paying attention. Then today, when I finally realized that I had to make bullet points to give you lovely people a speech, I was looking up the strawberry moon, and I'm going to have to read this to you. But there's a fourth and final synchronicity to this whole event that I'm really excited about. Um, the strawberry moon today is in what's called a penumbral eclipse. This only happens 0 to 9 times a century. And it's when the sun, the earth, and the moon are perfectly aligned so that the earth's shadow casts a cone around the moon that is an aura. So you could probably see it right now in England. Nobody in the northern United States is going, or Northern America is going to be able to see it, but everybody on the other side, you can see it, and it's called a penumbral eclipse. It it's very rare, and it's an aura around the moon. So what Mandy saw you earlier with Gemini sun and the Sagittarius moon being on the exact same aspect or the degrees, that's reflective of that eclipse. So this is an exciting time, and I really do believe the universe was saying, yes, you guys have to do this. And I'm really excited that we did. Thank you everyone for all the hard work that you've put into it. And those of you who are speaking and reading and coming to support us, you have my thanks. I would love to shout out to Khalid, Annalisa, Leslie, Mandy. We made this happen in 3 weeks. This is phenomenal work. And all our speakers, all our readers, they carried the ball. They helped us make this happen. So on that note, once again, synchronicity is is above normal. We are extraordinary. Do not strive to be average. Open your eyes, open your intuition. If you need help learning, grab one of us. We'll help you. The universe is constantly talking to us. So now I'm going to shut up and let it talk.
Thank you so much, Sharon. That was amazing. Yeah, that synchronicity thing. I mean, I don't think I'm imagining it, but I honestly think that since I've kind of like started doing all this sort of stuff, you know, you always notice coincidences, but it just happens more and more and more. The more you do it, the more everything just sort of ties in. I just feel myself sort of going, oh my God, I can't believe that. Like every day about something or other. It is very uplifting, and it's fantastic. So thank you. So I do